Namaste, sir. Namaste and good
Namaskar.
evening, everyone. And welcome to our first Swar Shravan of the new year 2022. Wish you and your family a very happy and healthy new year. And along with so many other resolutions for the year, let us add one more to this list and let us resolve to listen to every Swar Shravan this year
Recording in progress.
and participate in this musical tribute to some great artists of our time. So let's add that resolution. And without further ado, Manoj sir, Happy New Year to you and over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Seshadriji, and namaskar to all of you. So, Seshadriji has
Tab bar. Settings. Tab.
just
5 of 5.
as he said just now, wishing everybody a very, very happy new year. And the first Swar Shravan of 2022 and the 17th overall. And this session is going to be about a female vocalist and a legendary female vocalist at that. A true legend of her time and somebody who taught many of the contemporary female vocalists. Unfortunately, the contemporary, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. I mean, it's nice that the contemporary vocalists are also known and they are so well known. But the unfortunate part is the teacher who made them who they are is not talked about that much. And today, that is what is going to be our endeavor to highlight her glory and her career. And who are we talking about? The legendary female vocalist of yesteryears, the doyen of Kirana Gharana, Vidushi Hirabai Badodekar ji. Yes, Vidushi Hirabai Badodekar. So, we are going to talk about her. As I said, a true doyen of Kirana Gharana. Kirana Gharana is the Gharana to which the most popular singer of our times, Pandit Bhimsen Joshi ji, belongs. So, Hirabai is even senior to Pandit ji. And she and Pandit Bhimsen Joshi ji's Guruji, Savai Gandharva, learnt from the same Guru. So you can imagine the deep-rooted connection that she has with this Gharana. So let's first listen to her first performance for today, and then we can talk more about her as we move forward. So this first performance is in Rag Marwa, which is an evening melody. And, one of the very deep and haunting rags that we have in our music. Marwa Rag belongs to Marwa Thaat, with the absence of pa, no pancham or no pa in that rag. And the dominance of Komal Re and Shuddha Dha along with Tivra Ma. So Re, Komal Re is so dominant that you sometimes wonder whether there is even Sa in this rag. Sa, as we know, is the main note, right, with which we start. But Komal Re supersedes even that note, and that is the importance of Komal Re in this rag. So dha ni re ga re ni re re ga ma dha dha ma ga re ga re dha ni dha dha re re sa. So it almost feels as if sa is like an afterthought. कि चलो भाई सा है राग में तो लगाया जाए, that kind of a feeling. But the dominance of re is the characteristic feature of this rag. So let's listen to Hirabai singing rag Marwa, in which we will be hearing a bada khayal in Jhumra Tal, which is 14 beats cycle, followed by a tarana in Drut Teen Tal. Teen Tal, as all of you know, is 16 beats. So here we go. Rag Marwa, Vidushi Hirabai Badodekar ji.
Settings. Offline. Chat. Search field. Name. Size. 0. File in. 01 Rag Marwa. MP3. Selected. Selected. 0.
Dhin, dhin, dha, ti, ra, ki, ta, dhin, dhin, dha, ge, ti, ra, ki, ta, tin, tin, ta, ti, ra, ki, ta, dhin, dhin, dha, ge, ti, ra, ki, ta, dhin.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hmm. Uh-huh. Hmm. Tarana. Din din da da, 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 din din da. Uh-huh. Hmm. Ah. Da din din da da, din din da da, din din da da, din din da. Wow. So that was
01 Rag Marwa. MP3. 28. Speech off.
Rag Marwa for you. So I would like to mention here about a very unique feature of the Kirana style of singing, the Kirana Gharana style of singing. So the founder of Kirana Gharana, Ustad Abdul Karim Khan Sahab, was the father of Hirabai Badodekar ji. And Abdul Karim Khan Sahab's recordings are also available, by the way, on the internet. He was born 1872 and he passed away in 1937. But still his recordings are available. And if you listen to his recordings, you will actually find quite a lot of similarity between that recording and what we heard just now. And so you will notice that unlike other singers of that era who had a very loud and a very strong voice, right? Very majestic. And, they say that those singers did not even need mic. So if there were even 500 people in the auditorium, even the last person would be able to hear them, right? So it was a very majestic voice. Now, sometimes it could sound a little bit harsh. So,
Alert. Low battery.
in comparison to that, the recording that we heard just now, and also the recording that you would hear
20%.
of Abdul Karim Khan Sahab on the internet,
On/off. Dim. Screen lock.
you will notice that there was so much sweetness in their overall style of singing, and also when they went in the higher octave, the melody was not compromised, as we heard just now, right? So that is the feature of Kirana Gharana, that the melody aspect was never compromised with. So all the singers that we hear of that Gharana, you will notice that very unique feature in their style of singing. So that was something very unique about the founder of that Gharana, Abdul Karim Khan Sahab, and obviously Hirabai, being his daughter, imbibed that trait and that style. So after this composition in Rag Marwa that we heard just now, let's move on to a melody which is sung early night, a very popular Rag Jaijavanti, in which we'll be hearing a composition in Drut Ektal, Tan Jahaz Man Sagar. Of course, you also must have noticed that because these recordings of Hirabai are so old, the words may not be very clear, but as they say, music needs no language barrier or words barrier, especially when it comes to Shastriya Sangeet, that is classical music, which is anyway a Rag Pradhan Gaiki, right? So, but this one is Tan Jahaz Man Sagar, composition in Drut Ektal, Rag Jaijavanti. Jaijavanti, it has got this very trademark set of swars. Ni sa re ni sa da ni re ga ma pa ma ga re ga re sa ni sa re da ni pa re ga re sa. And there is Rag Jaijavanti. So let's hear this composition in Drut Ek Tal.
Speech on. Violin 0 to Rag Jaijavanti.
Dhin dhin dhage trag tu na katta dhage trag dina
Switch off.
Wow.
That was Rag Jai Jaivanti. This is Ragam 24/7 Indian Classical Music Channel.
There you go. You heard the announcement. Oops, missed cutting that. Anyway, so so Rag Jai Jaivanti, right? So that was a classic Drut composition, Drut Ek Tal. The next one, the next rag is the all popular evergreen early night melody, Rag Bhupali. Yes, also called as Rag Bhup, in which we'll be hearing a composition from Hirabai in Drut Teen Tal, Hulavanas Sej Savaru. So here you go, Rag Bhup, Drut Teen Tal.
Speech on. 03 Rag Bhupali. MP3.
Wow, that was Rag Bhoop. Scintillating, wasn't it? Like absolute. And like I said, no compromising on the melody aspect while singing fast or singing high, right? So, um, the next segment is, as um, all of you know by now, that is my favorite segment, and which is the interview of the artist. So it's in Marathi. So basically, she talks about how she found her guru, and uh, she went to Africa in 1948. So imagine somebody going to Africa at that time in 1948, and how she did that, and what was her experience there. So these are a couple of the things that she says. Of course, after her interview, I would try to again give the gist of what she said. So here you go. Interview, Hirabai Badodekar ji.
Speech on. File in 04 interview. Selected.
चंपूताई,
Back button.
ज्या ह्या संगीतानं तुमची नेहमी सोबत केली, त्या संगीतातले तुमचे गुरु अब्दुल वहीद खान हे होते, हे सर्वांनाच आता माहीत झालेलं आहे. पण त्यांच्याविषयी थोडीशी जास्त माहिती सांगा ना आम्हाला.
पहिले माझे गुरु सुरेश बाबू, माझे बंधू यांच्याकडून मी शिकले.
बर.
आणि मला गाण्याकडे माझं लक्ष जास्ती वेधायला लागलं. हे पाहून शालेय शिक्षण माझं मागे पडलं.
हा.
मग आमच्या आई म्हणाल्या की तू गाणं शिकणार आहेस का, त्याला फार कष्ट आहेत. आणि तो काळ विचित्र होता,
बर.
फार कष्टाचे होते. मी म्हटलं मला गाणं शिकायचंय, मला काय दुसरं शिक्षण घ्यायचं नाही.
बर.
तर सुरेश बाबूंनी गाण्याला सुरुवात केली शिकवायला.
सुरेश बाबूंनी. हा.
वर्षभर शिकत राहिले, परंतु घरातलं शिक्षण असल्यामुळे दोघांची भांडणं व्हायची. तंबुऱ्याची तारच कोणी तोडून ठेवली माझी म्हणून भांडायचे. मी कधी कधी गायला बसायची नाही, त्याला हट्ट करायची. हे जेव्हा आमच्या आईने पाहिलं, ते म्हणाले बाहेरचा शिक्षक नेमला पाहिजे आता. मग आम्ही इंदूरला गेलो. इंदूरला होळी फार मोठी प्रमाणात व्हायची.
होय होय.
ती पाहण्यासाठी आमच्या मामाने आम्हाला पाठवलं.
बर.
अवश्य पाहून या म्हणाले तुम्ही. तिथं अब्दुल वहीद खान खासांचे भाचे, म्हणजे अब्दुल करीम खासांचे भाचे, त्यांची पहिल्यापासून ओळख होतीच. त्यांना गाणं ऐकवलं. ते गाणं ऐकून म्हणाले यार ह्या मुलीला कुणाकडे शिकवू नका, मी शिकवणार. आणि मी मुंबईला येणार आहे, त्या आपण शिक्षण सुरू करू. महिना 2 महिन्यांनी ते आले तिथे मुंबईला. आधी गंडा बांधला. गाण्याला शिकण्याला सुरुवात झाली. वर्षभर जाऊ दिलं चांगलं गाणं येईपर्यंत. जेव्हा लाईन लागली व्यवस्थिशीर, तेव्हा त्यांनी ताकीद दिली की मी शिकवत असताना कुठेही बाहेर गायचं नाही. मला विचारल्याशिवाय गायला तर मला आवडणार
होत्या त्यांच्या.
अतिशय अटी. गाण्या शिकवताना कुणी बसायचं नाही.
पहिलं काय शिकवलं?
पटदीप राग.
आणि किती वर्ष तालीम झाली?
5 वर्ष.
आणि मी असं ऐकलंय की खासाहेब शिकवताना तुम्ही काही दिवसांनी त्यांना सांगितलं की आता कंटाळा आला या रागाचा, दुसरा राग निवडा म्हणून. खरं आहे का?
एकदा मुलतानी शिकवित होते. 3 महिने चालली होती मुलतानी. तर मी खासानं म्हटलं की खासा आता आपण आज राग बदलूया का? ते म्हणे काय हरकत नाही, पहिल्यांदा हा राग मला चांगला 1 तासभर गाऊन दाखव, म्हणजे आपण तू बसलं की काय ते पाहूया, मग बदलूया. मात्र एक अट आहे.
काय?
की एकदा जी लकीर गाण्याची गिरली आहे ती परत येता उपयोगी नाही, नवीन आलं पाहिजे. तेच म्हणायचं नाही आणि 1 तास गायला पाहिजे. मला वाटलं रोज 2-3 तास खासांच्या पुढे मी गात बसायची, ते 1 तास म्हणजे काय सहज होईल. झाली सुरुवात. खासांनी घड्याळ हातातलं काढलं, खाली ठेवलं आणि तक्क्याला टेकून बसले. काहीतरी 1 तासामध्ये सगळं संपलं मटेरियल. त्या तंबुरा खाली ठेवला मी. ते म्हणाले गा ना. मी म्हटलं मला पुढे नाही येत. मग म्हणे म्हणे दुसरा राग घ्यायचा का?
हा.
नको म्हटलं मी हाच पुन्हा घेऊया.
बर, आता त्यावेळेला आज दौरे पुष्कळ झालेले आहेत गवयांचे परदेशाला, पण त्यावेळेला म्हणजे 1948 साली तुम्ही आफ्रिकेचा दौरा केलेला होता, त्याची थोडीशी हकीकत आणि जमली तर एखादी आठवण सांगा ना.
आम्ही आफ्रिकेला गेलो तर दुसऱ्या दिवशी जलसा होता.
बर.
जलशामध्ये मीना जोशी म्हणून नाच करत होती. द्विजी जोग व्हायलन वाजत होते.
हा.
बाबूराव गात होते. वसंतराव देशपांडे तबला वाजत होते.
हा.
हे सगळं 11 माणसं आम्ही गेलो होतो. जादूगार भोपळे पण होते.
बर.
11 माणसं सगळा खर्च माझाच होता.
हा.
आणि इतक्या लोकांना घेऊन आम्ही गेलो. 6 महिन्याचा दौरा काढला. गेल्याबरोबर दार एस सलामला आम्ही उतरलो.
हा.
दुसऱ्या दिवशी वर्तमानपत्राचे सगळे एडिटर आले मुलाखत घ्यायला. म्हणाले तुमचा कार्यक्रम तरी काय आहे? मग त्यांना सगळं सांगितलं आम्ही. तर ते म्हणाले की सिनेमाची गाणी नाही का म्हणणार तुम्ही? मी म्हणले छे. मग म्हणे तुम्हाला पैसे मिळणार नाही, हात हलवीत जावं लागणार, इथं कोणाला गाणं कळत नाही. ठीक आहे म्हटलं, मी नुसता प्रचार करून जाईन, जरी नाही ऐकलं तरी फुकट गाणं ऐकवीन, मग तरी ऐकतील की नाही म्हटलं. आणि सांगायची गोष्ट म्हणजे त्या दिवशी गाणं ऐकल्यानंतर दुसऱ्या जलसाला अलर्ट गर्दी दारेश्रावला. आणि मग खाजगी गाणी जवळजवळ 10-12 झाली तिथे. तर प्रत्येक गाण्याला लोक भरपूर यायचे. म्हणजे जलशापेक्षा गाणीच आमची जास्ती झाली.
आणि सर्वात महत्वाची गोष्ट म्हणजे 1947 साली तुम्ही वंदे मातरम सर्व राष्ट्राला दिल्लीहून ऐकवलं.
1947 साली 12:20 रात्री मी गायले. जेव्हा पहिल्यांदा मला तार आली की तुम्हाला वंदे मातरमसाठी बोलवले, तेव्हा मला अत्यंत आनंद झाला. दिल्लीला गेल्यावर 12:20 मी वंदे मातरम गायले. त्यावेळेला झेंडा खाली उतरवला ब्रिटिशांचा आणि जवाहरलाल नेहरूंनी वरती चढवला.
ही केवढी मोठी गोष्ट आहे तुमच्या जीवनातली आणि सर्व राष्ट्राच्या जीवनातली.
फार मोठी गोष्ट आहे.
हिंदुस्थानाच्या इतिहासात कायमची नोंद होण्यासारखं तुमचं असं नाव त्यावेळेला झालेलं आहे.
अगदी.
Top of screen. Speech off.
See, what an amazing thing. So as I said, she basically first mentioned as to how she found her guru. And then he laid so many conditions that you should not be performing without my permission. Nobody should be sitting when I'm teaching you. And then, of course, she described an incident in which she said that she had learned a particular rag for 3 months. And then she said, you know what, this is getting a little boring. Can we start another rag? And then he said, okay, we can do that, provided you sing this rag for me for an hour. And then she's thought that, you know, every day I've been practicing for 2-3 hours with my Guruji, so an hour would be very easy for me to sing. But then when she started singing, she finished in 45 minutes. And then her Guru said, well, what about the rest of the 15 minutes? Why don't you sing? So she said, no, I don't know. So then he asked her that, okay, then should we start a next rag or should we continue the same one? So, and then she mentioned about her tour in Africa, right? So wherein she said initially people were so skeptical. They said, if you're not going to sing any movie songs, nobody is going to come. And then she said, okay, fine. I will just spread our music here and I will sing for free for everybody. And then what happened? She sang the first day, and then from the second day, concerts were houseful, right? So, and then the most important thing, and see, this is something that I was saying at the beginning of the program, that there are so many artists and so many amazing things about these legendary artists about whom none of us know. And it's so touching when we come to know about these facts. So she said she was invited to sing Vande Mataram when we gained independence from the Britishers. Now, who knew this, right? None of us knew this fact. And it is so amazing that at 12:20 midnight, when you just even listen to this, your hair stands, right? The Britishers' flag was replaced with the Indian tricolor. And just imagine what would have been the feeling at that time when she sang Vande Mataram. And she was the one chosen to sing Vande Mataram. And another very important aspect that, again, this is something none of us know, that she was also given the Padma Bhushan in 1970. That is a huge, huge honor. So, we are talking about such a legendary singer, and very few of us hear her, and singers just like her. And in fact, that is, again, the purpose of our episode. And I would like to specially mention that if you visit my channel on YouTube, you will find all the previous 16 sessions. This is the 17th one. So whenever you have some time, please do browse through those sessions. And, just like the joy that I felt knowing about these artists, I hope that I can share that joy with all of you, So please do take a look. So anyway, so the next one is Rag Sham Kalyan. Yes. So Rag Sham Kalyan, we are going to hear a composition in Drut Teen Tal. Again, a very famous composition, Savan Ki Sanj Bhai. And Sham Kalyan is kind of early night melody, and sung between like 7 to 10, more in the latter half of that time zone after 8:30, and goes something like this. Sare ma pa dha ma pa ga ma re, re ma pa ni sa ni da pa da ma pa ga ma re, re pa ma pa ga ma re, ni re sa. So this is Sham Kalyan. All the swars are Shuddha, except that both Ma, Shuddha and Tivra, are used in this rag. So, Drut composition in Sham Kalyan by Hirabai.
Speech on. File in 05 Rag Sham Kalyan. MP. Selected. Speech off.
Bye.
Speech on. Speech off.
Wow. So that was Rag Sham Kalyan. And as always, we finish our presentation for today with a composition that Hirabai sings. It's a bhajan set to Bhajani Tal. And which rag do we sing at the end, or do we present? Rag Bhairavi, Rag Mishra Bhairavi. So this is Bhajo Madhur Naam. So here we go. This bhajan in Rag Mishra Bhairavi.
Speech on. 506 Rag Bhairavi. Select. Speech off.
सरल भाव से हरि भजो, सरल भाव से हरि भजो, सरल भाव से हरि भजो, जो पावे सुख धाम, जो पावे सुख धाम, जो पावे सुख धाम, जो पावे सुख धाम, निरंतर भज मथुरा हरि नाम, भज मथुरा हरि नाम। हरि ही सुख है हरि शांति, हरि ही सुख है, हरि ही सुख है, हरि ही सुख है हरि शांति, हरि ही प्राणाराम, 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 हरि ही पाप से मुक्त करे जो, से मुक्त करेगा भजन करे अविराम भजन करे अविराम भजन करे अविराम भजन करे
Uh-huh. Wow. Really, pranams and salutations to this legendary singer, Vidushi Hirabai Badodekar ji. And let us all really take so much inspiration from her and singers and artists like her. And let us all pray to the Lord Almighty to give us the strength and the direction to pursue our musical journey, be it as a singer or as a listener. So, with that, we conclude our session for today, session number 17. For the next session, which will be session number 18, that will be a session in which we'll be talking about an instrumental artist, and that will be held on the second Sunday of February, which is February the 13th, 2022, same time, 5:30 Eastern. So until then, all of you, please do stay safe, and let's all have music as our best companion in these difficult times. Thank you so much, and namaskar.